Let's go, Blue Jays. That's how we do it, baby. We get ourselves the first win on the board against the Red Sox. Series not over, but we get the first one on the board. Let's start off with the bottom of the first of this one. We won't dilly-dally. We'll get right into it at the jump. Bo Bichette doubling to the left. Springer scoring on the play, making it 1-0 for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the third, George Springer homers to center on the first pitch. A one-run shot by George Springer. And the Jays up 2-0. However, a base hit by Bo Bichette. Then Guerrero Jr. 2-2 count. Homers to center. That one out of here in a hurry. A cannon by Guerrero Jr. 2 runs come in to score. It is 4-0 for the Jays. And they continue to add to the fire, because Gurriel Jr. in a fielder's choice will get to first on what should have been a double play. Alejandro Kirk scores on the play. Teoscar obviously out as the man running to second. It is 5-0. And then afterwards, Matt Chapman homers to left on it. 0-1 count. Gurriel Jr. scores on the play. It is 7-0 Toronto. Top of the ninth. The Red Sox try to climb back is what I was supposed to say. Story hits a sac fly to right field. Bogart scores on the play, making it 7-1. And then Dahlbeck hits an infield single to second. Infield single, I guess, yeah. Verdugo scores on the play, and the Blue Jays win the game 7-2. It would end there. A really good win by Kevin Gausman. 7 innings pitched, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts for the man. And Connor Seabold, who is 0-1 now on the season, with 4.5 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 1 base on ball, and 7 strikeouts. He had a really good game, actually. He didn't play as bad as I thought he was going to play, but obviously got the loss at the end of the day, and that is what I expected. I can't speak, man. Oh my goodness. What a game! And I just have to bring up some stats. I did mention this in my TikTok. My goodness, I am messing up words today. I mentioned this in my TikTok earlier today about Matt Chapman, and he has been really, really good as of recently. And I just have to go grab this stat. I'll be right back in a sec. Okay, so Matt Chapman's batting splits from the month of May to the month of June. So he had 13 runs and 15 hits in the month of May, with 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, and 22 punch-outs against him, with a batting average of 179, with an OBP of on-base percentage of 286 and a slug of 286. All right, keep that in mind. Oh, and an OPS of 571. Those are some big stats, right? Let's look at the month of June, shall we? At bats, 75. Approximate to what he had. He had 10 plus more in May. The month of June is not over, obviously. 20 runs in, 20 hits. No difference there. Like just a little bit more. 5 home runs and 13 RBIs. Not much of a difference. Here's where it really changes. Strikeouts 19, so he has less. He actually had 26 in the split of April and March. And now, a batting average of 267, that's above average. OBP of 337, pretty decent. A slug of 547, and an OPS of 884. He's hitting the bat well. He's hitting the bat really well. And I've been really impressed with Matt Chapman in the month of June. He's done some incredible things with the baseball. The way he's hitting it this month has been extraordinary to watch. He's just kind of sneaked out of nowhere, and it's really, really great to see Matt Chapman succeeding in this game. And I'm excited to see what he can do in the month of July. I know the month of June's not over, but man, Matt Chapman, keep swinging, baby, because you are doing some incredible things right now with the baseball. I had to give credit to where credit's due. He's been getting like home runs here and there, and it was just about time that we had to give him the credit he deserves. So the Jays will play Tuesday, June 28th at 7:07 p.m. tonight. It is Ross Stripling on the mound, 4-2 with a 3.08 ERA, and Michael Wacha, who is 6-1 with a 234. This is definitely in the favor of the Red Sox. There should be no debate about that. The Blue Jays, obviously, pretty close in home runs. 18 for Guerrero Jr., 17 for Rafael Devers. Devers leading the pack on the Red Sox with a 333 batting average. Disgusting. And a batting average of 322 for Alejandro Kirky, who's kind of fallen off a little bit. Story on the Red Sox with 51 RBIs, and Trevor Story. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., my apologies, with 45 RBIs, leading the pack for the Jays. So, it's going to be interesting because they're both pretty much neck and neck. I think this is a must-win for the Red Sox. I think they have to win this game if they want to, be competing in this series. Obviously, that would make sense. But on another note, they are only half a game ahead of the Blue Jays for that first place spot because of that loss yesterday. That also broke a 7-game win streak for the Red Sox and a 2-game losing streak for the Jays. So hopefully that'll turn something around. But, they've just been so good. And then you look at a team like the New York Yankees, who still only have freaking 20 losses. 20 losses. 20. The other team that has the closest is the New York Mets with 27. The Astros with 27. And the Dodgers with 27. The Jays have 32 losses. They have 12 more losses than that team. They have a 730 win percentage. That's insanity. 600 is usually like the really good teams. 600, not 700. Anyways, that is incredible that they've been able to achieve that. Jays obviously still in a playoff spot. And if they just keep hacking away, at those games and win the games that matter, which is definitely this series, I do think that they're going to have a good chance to keep themselves in that playoff spot that they are holding on to right now with the Rays and the Guardians knocking on the door. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Blue Jays, June 28th, 7:07 p.m. It is Ross Stripling on the mound against Michael Walker. Take it easy, guys.